Hey, welcome back to another episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. And we are going to take a look at the completed Waterfall house. So let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. All right. So what we have here, we are going to do a slow fly around. And I accidentally called this a Cyan house. It's not. It's the Waterfall house. Do you know why? There's a waterfall right there. Yes, there is. So this is finished. And I'm going to fly through a tree, aren't I? Yes, I am. So it is finished. However, there's some tweaking and stuff that needs to happen on the landscaping because there's no garage and there's no driveway. Hi, Mr. Bees. So that's going to be rectified. And there's a one side. Now, if you look back at the other video, it'll show it'll show the original house compared to this monster house. All right. So, and this will not, I swear, will not be a 40-minute video. So if we come in here and we look, here's the original. This right here is the original footprint of the entire house. So what I did is I lengthened it. And one of the problems of doing remodels is that you're stuck using, without tearing up the external walls. And the whole idea was to make it so it was a remodel, because I could have just tore it out. But then I have the waterfall here. I also have the fountain in the background. So everything got ripped out. All the porches got redone. You can see all the detail in here. I left the porches. I could have colored them. There's a bunch of different paintbrushes and dyes that you can use in the My Decks. I chose to leave it natural. Okay, let me walk. So when you come up to the house, there's going to be a path here. I just haven't decided how to make it. You have this huge monstrosity, and it turned out good. There's a lot of things that I wish I could have done better from scratch. I would have been able to do better. And yeah, so we come up here and we have this kind of entrance area and the doors automatically open. Come in here. This is just a foyer, a meeting. This is a place where you come in the main doors. So we have a little seating area here, some couches, some artwork. Now down here on the first floor, we have a little coat rack room, place muddy shoes and stuff like that. We have a bathroom down here on the first floor. And this is really interesting. So what I did, so I could put something in the node next to it because of these glass panels, is I buried the mom and pop shower and turned it upside down underneath here. And then, so it's flush with the floor. And then I was able to add these two side panels and a door. So I could use the node next to it instead of the glass panels being on the outside of the shower. Unfortunately, that means the shower doesn't work, but I get the look that I was going after. So toilet still works, so yeah. So that's bathroom number one. There's 6 bathrooms in here. I went hog wild with the bathrooms again. That's not what's supposed to be there. Now, is it? No, it's a lantern. That was just there for, there we go. That was just there just so I could light the way. Do you know the way? Yes. So this is the rock base that the house was built out of. So we come up here to this level. We have the utility room over here. And we have an elevator. Nice little flowers. Yes. And we go in here. This is the wine and beverage cellar. Very nice. Because it's nice and cool down here. We come in here and I redid all the piping going out to the waterfall. So this is the washer and dryer area. We have a sink area, little tables, fold your clothes. These over here are from Pipeworks. They're supposed to be water reservoirs, which hold water. I changed them into, they're water heater tanks. Yeah. And we have emergency shut-off valves everywhere. This is a furnace made from a fireplace with wrought iron side panels, and it creates a nice, convincing furnace. Cool. You know, I just don't want to throw blocks everywhere. I want to have some sort of, how can I realistically make this work? And I think it turned out pretty cool. So we have the water pipes. This goes out to the fountain in the backyard. Rear main fountain shut off. And we have the door, which hides all the electronic lines going out to said fountain from the power generation from the water reservoir, which is over here, comes up, generator power line, and emergency shut off. And then we come back out here to the emergency exit, and we have a nice little patio. I think it works out pretty cool. So let's go take a look at the big stuff. And we have some shelving and some storage just to make, you know, realism. Yes, you can use your imagination. So we okay. We come down here and got a nice little chandelier going. Make it real nice with cyan glass. Come up here to the first floor. And this is really cool. These stairs just fit so perfectly in here. And this is like the formal meeting room. I'm lagging big time again. We have a fireplace. That's what I forgot to put, the chimney on the roof. We have ways of getting out on the deck. Pardon the lag. Yeah, I got full view disabled. We got some nice leather coaches and just a real nice area to come up. This is a formal sitting area. Got these cool little banister railings going on for the stairs and another bathroom. Yes, we do. You'll see 6 of them in this house. So, and this hides the elevator on the first floor. And we come into the formal dining room. Ooh, look at that. I'm still not happy with the floor. One of the problems is that this area is just, it's too wide. But that's okay. I tried lumber up here, like tree bark and stuff like that, to give it a more rustic feel, and just nothing fit. This is just a blank room. Yep. It's an extra room that can be used for a bedroom. Or an office. I haven't decided what I want to put in there yet. And then coming back here, we have the kitchen. Turned out cool. Very nice. And then this is another problem area. I'm probably going to put like a couch here so you could sit here and look outside. A little flower action going on. But yeah, so that is the first floor. Now we come out here and go up to the second floor. I did something a little different on the second floor. I built this kind of like cage area. So that works. We'll go do the master bedroom first. Right here. And I'm trying some new floor blocks. And I have I don't know if this is going to show up on the screen recording, but they kind of have this kind of weird look because the texture is so busy. And I think that's one of the settings in my video settings, because I have, I don't remember what it's called, but it kind of makes it quicker to load these certain settings. So I have to go back through my settings. We have a full closet, and this is the master bedroom. Nice little accent walls, change up the colors a little bit. We have lights. Yes. Nice views from the outside, and the sun's going down, which is kind of cool because this house is best viewed at night. So you come out here, and we have the extended patio, which overlooks all the glorious views, all the good views. Come back in here. And I think this is bedroom number or bathroom number. I don't know what it is. 3. Yeah. Just a bathroom. I kept the same glass style, but instead of it being flush with the outside, I moved it all on the inside and then used the C doors on the inside. So it gives it a better, more depth look. And here's another way to get out onto the patio. I'm not real sold on this. It just clashes. I'm going to have to work on that. So, and we come over here, and this is another bedroom, of course. And we have these great mom and pop lights that you can turn on. And here's another texture I came up with. What I did is I took, these are out of Vanessa E's 256 by 256 pack. And these are cotton dark gray. And I relabeled them to fabric dark gray and created some new blocks. And I think that looks really cool. It's finer in detail than the carpet, which looks good. These are 128. Yeah, 128 by 128 from, these are the wool blocks. So we have a nice little computer. Person can work here. Great views. And then we come over to, there's another washroom. Yeah. Okay. We're covered on the washrooms. Here's the elevator for up here. This is like a kid's bedroom or a high school student. Got another bathroom. Same deal. And this one is using the new wool. These are my medium gray blocks. Got some book action going on here. I didn't know whether I was going to change this into a office, but I went with like a kid's bedroom. Got some poster action. Got a cool computer gaming center. I created these lights, which are the mom and pop outdoor light upside down on some poles. There's a closet over here. Each closet is decked out with a clothing rod for clothes hanging action. And then we come out here. Now this area over here, this will go out to the back patio way. Hi, Mr. Turtle. But we will look at the house first before going outside. This is the informal living room arrangement. And we have just a big couch and some seating. The main focus of this room is the views. You come up here to relax. Look at that. You got the back garden and overlooking. This is the Learning Resource Center and the farm off in the distance. More bees are buzzing. Then you come back here. This is the multimedia room. So you come back here. You got some big speakers. Because you know why? Why not? And we have more light action going on here. Wow, nice lag. And then back here we have the stereo setup with gaming and VCR, just to give it that cool little area. There you have it. I think that turned out really good instead of making my own. And you can make your own speakers by, you could use whatever block you want to use. I mean, let's say you want to take that, and then we can take gray wool. Just saying. You can take this, and I built speakers before, which turned out really, really cool. And there's your speaker grills. So you could basically make them any way that you want. However, when you can't take the grills off, these are home decor and the grills come off. And there's also another speaker. If you're using home decor, you got this little itty bitty speaker, which could be used for a satellite. Ooh, that looks really cool. I'm going to keep that there. That's the tweeter assembly. But then you can come back here. I can't put one there. Put one right there. And that one, I thought the grill came off on this one also. Nope, it doesn't. So there's a lot of different things that you could do. And if somehow the window broke. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. So there you have it. There is a monster. You know, I kind of don't like that. And that would be correct because the frequencies of there used to be a speaker manufacturer name, I think it's still around, Ohm speakers, and the tweeters were always recessed. And if you go back into the 70s, you had the Panasonic thrusters, and that's because higher frequencies move faster. So they had the mid-range and the woofer, which the lower frequencies travel slower. But by the time the music or the program material hit your ears, they would be in complete alignment. Yeah, that was the idea behind those. And you know what? I just like the just the boxes. So this area, it turned out the problem is going back to that this was an existing structure, and you can see the difference between the wool blocks 128 and the cotton, which I turn into fabric. And I think that looks really good because it gives a more impression of carpet. And I do love these. So the jury is still out whether I'm going to carry this all throughout the house. And I also I did it with Cyan. And let me tell you, the Cyan one, that turned out really good looking. Wait a minute, I used Cyan. Yeah, here it is. Here's the Cyan. So I changed my bed color instead of, because I'm in this rut of using all grays. And I also have, so if I do fabric, I also have orange, which looks brown, but that's a cool color and it looks like carpet. So I'm trying to change up my color palette, even though I love grays and charcoals and those kind of deep colors. And these are home decor lamps, so you can adjust the brightness. But we have it on a low setting right now. So let's go outside. So that is the house in a nutshell. It's not in a nutshell. And the sun's coming up. Look at these views. Seriously. Who would not want to live there? I would love to live here. So we have out back here, we have some colored tile, which leads all the way around to the bottom patio. And I changed the outer edge of the fountain to my newly ground B concrete because I still used the, I don't know what that block is called. Let's go in the fountain. There we go. So I still used and kept, this is Extra Ores polished marble. This is Technic marble. And this is Extra Ores blue marble to create this nice color pattern. I don't know why the animals, I'm going to have to go in and turn all the animals to not drown. Turn the fountain back on. Yeah. So I'm really happy. I didn't touch this area because I really like this area. However, I do feel it's too close to the house. I'm thinking about moving it 5 blocks. But that would kind of screw up this whole area here. Maybe I could kind of feather that back in. So that's one way. Over here would be possibly a road that would come up for a driveway. And I'm thinking about still not touching this area up here. I really want to do something landscaping wise with that. But right here would be a good way to put an underground garage. And then what would happen is, look at all these animals. Then I could have an underground access to the house. And the only remaining room, so here's the upstairs, downstairs. I didn't know what to do with this room. Because of the way I set the blocks, and I have these tiles here, because if you take the tiles away, that's the flooring, because I forgot that I extended the roof. So I had all this extra room, and I couldn't put in those, the lattice with the greenery on it that I had on here before. So I put some flower boxes, and some storage for some vases and planters, and did some kind of nice little pattern. I was trying out patterns on the floor. This is that room. There's a room next to here, which is the unused room, the spare room. And this is basically where the person would come in and do, I don't know, get flower materials and stuff like that for the property. So it kind of works, but it works. It's fine. Ooh, honey. Yeah, cool. Love honey. And then I just did this kind of custom kind of railings all the way around the property. And I was thinking about extending the bottom out. I still might extend the bottom out to mirror the top, because it still won't cover the waterfall here. So it turned out. There's a couple little quirks and, little stuff that you kind of have to deal with when you remodel compared to brand new. So other than that, there you have it. No computer room in this house. I have to do something about that. There you have it. You have the whole house here, and I'm working on different floorings and stuff like that to make this look even better. But all in all, I am real happy with the way the remodel turned out. This area is a little sparse, but this whole area is kind of strange because of the floors and everything. And fireplace turned out okay. I wish I had a lip. I can still do that. But you see, then it won't match up with the top. But I can mimic a lip here, and I can mimic a smaller lip here. I'm going to have to look at that. But we have a fireplace, and then we come back down. This is the general meeting area. And I was hoping that some way I could take a garage and then use tunnel from, let's say, here and go out to the underground garage. But for right now, doesn't need it. Doesn't need an underground garage. It didn't have one before. And that's my gate controller that I put in there. One last look. Because I always go too fast. I have this feeling that I go too fast. And maybe somebody might want to look at what I did and going all around here. And that's it. That is the house. I'm going to put a chimney on here to make it more realistic. The color, I'm happy with it. I love the color cyan and teals and stuff like that. So I'm happy with it. It does get a little monotonous, but what are you going to do? You could build it yourself and change the color. So there. So yeah, so that's it. It's done. The next, so we have the revamped pool house. This is the waterfall house, not the Cyan house. The other Cyan house is off in the distance, and that's that kind of modified A-frame type house. So there you have it. We have finished this one, and we are going to move on to the farm. I really like how that fountain updated. Next video will be, and with the farm, I'm just going to rip that puppy out and redo it. I mean, it's kind of cool and all how I did that, but we're going to completely rip that out. So yeah, and just redo it. I have no idea what I'm going to do about this monstrosity. I have to do something with it, but this area is coming along nicely to being revamped. And that's it. So until next video, that's it. So thank you very much for joining. Everybody have a fantastic rest of the week. And goodbye.